Hi guys, welcome back. Start a new month, we've got the summer ahead of us. The plan is to just keep going as we have been until the end of August. Got a class on each week. We'll worry about September when September comes, because many things may have changed by then. We just don't know where we're going to be at, gym wise or whatever wise, so we'll just keep going as we are. I have put a link to my PayPal account in the comments box below. If you're in a position to contribute, it would be greatly appreciated. If you've been affected by the current situation in any way, don't worry about it. Please join into class anyway. I don't want anybody not getting a yoga class or getting a yoga class that they like. So please join in, whatever you want to be, to feel free to have a yoga class. As I say, if you can contribute, greatly appreciated. Don't worry about it if you can't. So on that note, let's lie ourselves down, nice and carefully. Take time, take a moment to adjust your head, neck, shoulders and lower back. Remember, any issues with your back, you can keep your knees bent if you wish or if you need to. You take time when you first lie down to feel the ground solid and flat beneath you. You let your breath do its own thing. Just feel your breath. Have a long, slow breath if you need. And remember the simple, I breathe in, I breathe out. It is so simple, but it's essential. So we'll continue with that. I breathe in. I breathe out. 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 I'm going to begin just to reach the two arms up and back. Take your time with that. Adjust your shoulders as you go. You can keep the arms wide. You can bring them together. Keep the legs apart, but extend away with the heels. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Get a full body stretch. Bring your palms together, inhale and exhale, draw them down to your heart and to your belly. Carefully bend your right leg, fit to your mat, left leg, fit to your mat. Make your adjustments to your shoulders
and your lower back. Begin drawing your knees in towards your chest, placing your hands either on your knees or behind. Allow a little bit of movement, whatever kind of movement feels right or comes naturally. Maybe a wee bit of a kind of lift in the tail, so the lower back goes onto your mat and easing off, or legs out and in, or making circles. Just take time here to find your way, to feel your way. We'll bring the legs together then. Have the toes softly pointing up. Make that little adjustment, your shoulders if you need it. Inhale, exhale, lift. Raise your head and chest, head and shoulders. Make sure your neck is comfortable. You can have a little bit of movement at this point. It's nice to have a soft rock. Be done with your movement then and hold position. We're going to turn into your cobbler. Do this really slowly. Let the knees go wide. The arms are inside the legs. Begin to hold on to the front of the feet or ankles, and slowly, I like to kind of come in one leg at a time. So you're extending one leg away. You might get a crack there in the hips. Other leg away, and I like a little bit of movement. I'm going to relax my shoulders and elbows, and then when I'm done with that movement, I'll press my feet together, create a little bit of activity. Engage my pelvic floor, and I feel like I'm drawing my breath up through the centre line of my body. So the knees are wide and forward, and the feet are close to your groin or close to your mat. Lovely. Bring the knees together, lower the head and shoulders, releasing the hands and 2 feet on your mat. Take a second just to make any little adjustments there you need. Extend your right leg away to the front of your mat, nice and long. Slowly does it. Right leg up. Remember to make any adjustments to your hip or buttock on that side if you need to. We'll keep the left foot as it is for now, and we won't even need any hands. Just think about sending that right heel towards the sky. We're going to bend the right knee towards our chest. Now I want you to get your right hand and keep it in, put it inside the leg. Place the hand behind your right knee from the inside. Take your right foot or your right heel into your left hand. So you begin to draw the foot a wee bit closer to your belly. The knee goes out to the right a little. We're going to raise our head and chest. We're going to extend our left leg away if we can. It can rest down, slightly lifting or even be bent like that. Activate it if you can. Now you have a choice of position here where you go with the right hand and the left hand. You could stay like this if you needed to. Sore knees or hips would need to take care. If you can, some people can get this right foot right up to the bend in the left elbow. Keep the foot flexed, but that means point the toes in. You can wrap your right arm around the outside. I mean, this is very strong. Don't feel you got to do this. You can be somewhere in between. Keep it kind of close to your body. Try to relax your shoulders, hold position and breathe. You just release the hands, take time, do it nice and slowly. As you release, lower down and extend the right leg away. You'll feel that a wee bit there on the belly, bit of core work. Bend your right knee for me, have your right foot on your mat. Left leg is long and away from you, left leg up. Take your time if you want to make any little adjustments to that hip or buttock. Right foot stays as it is, no hands required, left leg up. you're going to bend your left knee towards your chest. So the left hand is inside the leg, place it behind the knee. Take the knee out to the left a little. You'll hold on to your left heel with your right hand. So we're going to raise our head and chest, extend our right leg away if we can, off your mat or down, but off your mat if you can. Now you could stay like this, be absolutely fine, especially if you have a sore knee, because having the hand in there gives you a little bit of space and takes the pressure off the knee. So it'll be absolutely fine to do that. Some people actually like to put their arm under the leg like that, and that gives the knee even a bit more space. That's fine. Or you might be able to get that foot into the bend of the right elbow, wrapping the left arm on the outside, but you could be somewhere in between. You get to choose. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the 2 feet flexed. Just kind of rocking the baby. Towards the end of class, I'll just show you in a moment actually, we're going to be doing Pigeon Pose. A lot of people with sore knees can't do Pigeon Pose, so I'll show you an alternative. So just kind of store it away for the end of class. That's what we're preparing for or warming up for. Very carefully release that foot, leg away, lower down. You'll be feeling that on your belly. COVID bellies. So I want to show you an alternative to a pigeon pose for anybody who's got a bad knee. It's this one where we're lying down, foot rests on knee. It's nice and simple. So instead of showing the end, I showed you now, this is your alternative for pigeon. Now you don't get your upper lift through your belly or your psoas, but you get the hip or the buttock stretch, which is good. Okay, now we're going to have our 2 knees bent, our 2 feet on our mat. Roll the arms out a little. Keep your feet hip width apart. Tuck your shoulders in and down. Lengthen your lower back, your tailbone away from you. We're going to do our bridge pose, Setya Bandha. I'm only going to lift once. If you want to lower and lift, it's absolutely fine. Control the knees and the feet. Inhale. Begin to slowly lift or peel yourself off your mat and up. You might need a little adjustment with the head. You can bring the arms in and down now. So we're going to hold it, but you feel free to lower. Feel nice activity there in the body, the knees travelling forward, the feet firmly planted, big toe, little toe, inner heel, outer heel. Your body feels long, and length gives you space. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale, slowly begin to lower yourself back and down. Take a moment with the shoulders and the lower back. We'll draw the knees in just for a moment. Have a little bit of movement. 2 feet on your mat. We'll do a twist from here. Right leg away, nice and long. So it's the kind of stronger twist that we do quite often. Sore backs, just bend both knees instead. Do a wee scoot. So scoot your bottom over to the left. Adjust your shoulders. Begin to roll your legs to the right. Take your time with it, of course. I don't feel you've got to go all the way. Adjust the shoulders, the head and neck again if you need to. If you want a stronger position, have the left arm higher. You can roll the head a little to the left. You get to choose. Let's just hold position, breathe, and enjoy the quiet. Take your time now as you slowly come back to centre. You bring the arm down, bend both knees, just adjust, correct your pelvis there, have a moment. We'll extend the left leg away to our mat nice and long. We'll scoot our bottoms a little bit to the right, adjust your shoulders before you go and roll your legs to the left. Take your time with that. And you may not feel a lot on this, some people feel nothing and some people feel a lot. You can choose the position of the right arm, sore shoulder, you can keep the hand on the hip. If you can, you'll have it nice and kind of high away from you there, makes it a little bit of a stronger position. You can roll the head a little bit to the right if you wish, you get to choose. Lovely. Take your time as you come back to centre. We'll have both knees bent. We'll adjust the pelvis nice and slowly there. It's nice to be safely returned, nice and flat. Let's just draw the knees in. Have a soft rock perhaps. To and fro. Remember, any issues with your back, it's safer and nicer to roll to one side and then push yourself up. If you can, you're just gonna rock yourself up. Right to your hands and knees, table top position. If you have a block, you can keep it close by the front. Don't worry if you haven't got one, it's not absolutely necessary. You can use, remember, a book or something if you wish. So, nice strong foundation, tabletop. Hands, wrists below shoulders, spread the fingers. Knees below hips, feet hip width. Let's just start with a wee kind of bop from side to side. So we'll bop the hips to the right and look to the right. Bop the hips to the left and look to the left. And just continue on then, and we bop from side to side. It's a lovely thing. Okay, we're going to get ready for downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So curl the toes under, lift your knees up. Remember, keep your knees bent at first. Send your bottom up and back. Take a look at those feet to make sure they're hip width apart. Any kind of movement you feel you need or want. A wee walk of the dog. A wee bit of a sway. Gives you a bit of a sideways stretch, remember. It's a lovely thing. We're going to inhale, right leg off our mat and in the air. Exhale, right foot forward to the inside of the right hand. Remember, bring it down and step it forward if you need to. Check your alignment now for me. Knee above heel. If you need extra padding on your back knee, because we will lift up in a moment, you can bring that in now. Let's just pause and breathe. We're going to just slide the front foot back a centimetre or two. Take a moment and then we'll lift ourselves up. Whenever you're ready, inhale, arms up alongside the ears. Now you can take them wider if you wish, if you want them together. If you want a stronger position, it's absolutely fine. Just see what you feel like today. Lovely. Inhale to your heart. Let's have a moment. Just going to pop the left hand down. I feel I need to adjust my front foot a little bit more. Just another wee centimetre pull back. You could have a block under this left hand if you wish. Right hand round to the right buttock area. You can keep your back knee down or have your back knee off. You get to choose. We are turning to the right. We reach the right hand up and back. Or just up rather. Okay, slowly does it. Right hand down. We're going to go back to down dog. Feel free to bring your knee down first. Have a moment just to kind of find your spot. Okay, left leg. Inhale, left leg off your mat in the air. Exhale, left foot forward to the inside of the hand. Remember to step it forward if you need to. Flatten the foot on the back leg, bringing the back knee down. Take a moment there just to check your alignment, knee above heel, head and neck comfortable, pause and breathe. Okay, we're going to slide this front foot, back a centimetre or two or more. Lift ourselves up, take a moment, know that you're facing forward there. Whenever you're ready, inhale, arms up alongside the ears. Exhale to relax the shoulders. So you can have a little bit of movement. All positions can be made softer or stronger. You choose what's right for you today. Lovely. Inhale, hands to your heart. I'm going to pop the right hand down now, but I'm going to bring my front foot back another centimetre or two. Use a block underneath your hand if you need to. Left hand right to the left buttock. Toes under the back leg if you can. Don't worry about that if it doesn't suit you. You lift up through that right arm, you turn that upper body to the left and you reach the left arm up. That hand can also stay down, remember, if need be. Slowly, we'll just dial this left hand down. We're going to meet back in downward dog, so take your time if you need it. A little bit of a sway from side to side perhaps. Okay, just check the hands. Alright, right leg off your mat and in the air and bend the knee. Now take it easy, anyone with a sore back, even leave this part out. Strong arms. Left leg, nice and kind of strongly working. You can leave this next part out if you need to. You're going to just do a wee bit of kind of core action here. Inhale, exhale, right knee to right elbow, body forward and high plank. Inhale, leg away in the air. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, body forward and high plank. Inhale, leg away in the air. Exhale, knee to chest center, high plank. Inhale, leg away in the air. This time foot to inner hand. Exhale, right foot to inner hand. Take your time getting there if you need it. Okay, now we're going to lift up in a minute. So we're going to step our back foot in a few centimetres or inches and up you come. So you're facing forward still towards the front of your mat. You know, if it's too wobbly for you, bring your back heel in a little bit more. If you can stay on the ball of your foot, brilliant. Just do whatever's right for you. Arms up alongside the ears. Lovely. Hands to your heart. Now this back foot is quite far away, so I just want you to step it in those few centimetres. Lift yourself up tall, straighten your front leg just a little bit more. Take your time as you inhale. Exhale, fold, stop halfway. Have another breath, inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. Now you can grab your block or blocks now at this point. Remember, this could be a good spot to stop. You can really relax your head, your neck, your spine. And when you're ready, we'll go back to down dog. Take your time getting there. Shoulder width and hip width. Okay, we're going to have left leg off our mat and in the air and bend the knee. Just take that right foot a wee bit further back. Remember, leave this next part out if you need to, or even you can go kind of halfway would be fine. Inhale, exhale, left knee to left elbow, high plank. Inhale, leg away in the air. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, high plank. Inhale, leg away in the air. Exhale, left knee to chest center, high plank. Inhale, leg away in the air. Last time, this time the foot's to the inner hand. Left foot all the way forward to the inner hand there. Take your time if you need it. We're going to step our back foot in a few centimetres or inches. Keep the knee bent, lift yourself up. Remember, if it's too wobbly, step the foot in a little bit more, but it's only a fraction. If you can, I want you nice and low here with the heel off on the back leg. Whenever you're ready, you can bring your arms up alongside your ears. Remember, so shoulders can change this as well. That would be fine too. Lovely. Inhale, hands to your heart and onto your hips. Back foot, let's step it in just a little bit, just a fraction. Lift yourself tall so your front leg is much more straight now. Hips facing forward. You're going to fold to halfway point, pause, have another breath. Continue folding now, so where you can grab your block or blocks if you need to, or even a book or two. Relax that head. Okay, soften the knee, we'll step the left foot back to down dog, so you'll have to adjust both of your feet. Pause. Now let's just see about holding this position if you can. Don't worry about the heels. Now draw in through your belly. Stay in through your belly. Front ribs to back ribs. Feel like you're driving your sit bones back. Your ears are alongside your arms. We'll soften the knees and begin to walk the hands back towards the feet. You can take hold of your forearms or elbows if you wish. Now keep your knees bent for me. Hang down over your legs. You're allowed a little bit of movement if you want. A wee sway or shimmy. Let's release the hands to your legs, and slowly, as you begin to walk your hands up, you will uncurl. Your head's going to be the last thing to lift. Release the arms. Nice big exhale. Breathe in. Breathe in. Okay. Lovely. Turn face me this way. Now you can keep a block close by in case you need it. Go on either side here for we're going to be doing triangle or trikonasana, and we're also going to be doing extreme sideways Parsvakonasana, and a block is good for that. You don't have to go all the way, remember. We talk ourselves through it and see where's the best place for us to stop. So trikonasana is just about 1 metre with the legs at first if you can. Hands to hips. Even just take a second there to feel your way through your feet. So you spread your toes, you're instepping your heels, you're aware of the imprint of your foot. You get the feeling that you're lifting your insole, your instep, inner thighs, pelvic floor and belly. And you really feel lots of activity in the legs even at this point. I'm going to triangle first, or trikonasana. Lift the left toes up slightly, turn them in. Right toes up and all the way around. Check that right foot is straight. Turn the chest back to centre to face this way, and your arms to shoulder level. Take a wee look out and just check they're not too high. Going to have a little bit of softness in that right knee. Now take it really slowly to get into this position. You may find you get a bit further. Also, don't feel you've got to go all the way. Inhale, lift up from your waist. Exhale, extend over to the right and slowly down. Now your hand could go to your knee, your shin. Some people can go a bit further to their foot. The left hand reaches up to the sky, providing the shoulder allows that. So remember, feel free to be here, absolutely fine. Only go further if it suits you. You get a lovely sideways stretch there, over the hip to the side waist. This area can create a lot of problems for sore back, so it's an area that we do need to stretch. You should feel like the left fingertips are leading skywards. Your neck is long. Your chest area is lovely and free and not closed over by leaning down. Slowly does the left hand comes down to the hip. Take a look down to your big toe, soften your knee and lift yourself up. Take your time with that. Turn the feet to face forwards. Lift the right toes up and turn them in slightly. Left toes up all the way around. Check that left foot is straight. Chest back to centre to face this way and arms to shoulder level. Have a little glance out, check it's not too high. We have a little bit of softness there in the left knee. It's not really what you would call a bend. Lift up from your waist and let's take our time. Exhale, extend it over to the left, away, and down. So you can stop knee, shin, ankle, wherever. Right hand reaches up towards the sky. Let's just check in with our neck. Nice soft movements. Any movements with the head and neck, always keep them really soft, relaxed and subtle. Now press your feet. Draw in through your belly. want you to think a little bit more about the lower side. Let the top side be really soft. It's almost like you're bringing your left shoulder forward so the right shoulder can kind of softly come back a little. Right hand to your hip, look down to your big toe, soften your knee, lift yourself up with care, turn your feet to face forward, and this is where you might like your wee sway or shimmy. Going to do warrior 2, we'll turn into passive warrior, and then we'll progress on to extreme sideways, which is your Parasvakonasana. A little bit more distance here with the feet, if you can. Left toes, lift them up and turn them in slightly. Right toes up and all the way around. Check the right foot is straight and begin bending the right knee. Now keep a nice fixed position here. You should be able to see the first couple of toes. I'm going to place a block down here to my inner foot. I never do the final pose personally without a block. It's just a personal choice there. But also you can stop at your knee, and we'll do that on the way. So chest to center, facing this way, arms to shoulder level. Want you to really be aware of the opening in your inner thigh here. So you're using your big toe and your little toe. You don't allow the knee to fall in. You can really feel that. Lift up through your pelvic floor and in and up through your belly. Gaze out over your right hand. Keep the right knee bent. Turn the right palm to face the sky. Bring the right arm up, left hand to back leg, lower back or buttock. You draw a lovely line up towards the sky there. Don't throw the head back too far. Lovely. It's going to be inhale tall, exhale reach to the right. We'll bend the right elbow and pop it on the thigh there for a second. Now, get a wee bit more distance between your legs and feet if you can. This is a brilliant place to stop. Don't feel you've got to go any further, especially if you're working with any injuries. If you can, we'll just pop this right hand down onto your block. You could use a couple of books as well. So again, let's bring this top shoulder back, the top ribs back, and with the left hand, we sweep it round across the front of the chest and the face. Nice diagonal line. Slowly, left hand up and back. You're going to lift yourself up, bring in your block with you if you're using it. Turn your feet to face forward. Okay, right toes up, turn them in slightly. Left toes up all the way around. Check the foot is straight. Begin bending the knee. I'm going to just place my block down there now. Chest to centre to face this way, arms out to shoulder level, and you're sitting deep, but you don't allow that knee to overshoot. Always keep a kind of check on it. Use the big toe and the little toe. We'll turn our gaze out of our left hand. So both of the feet are really kind of pressing down. You feel like your thighs are drawing up. You're lifting up through your pelvic floor, in and up through the belly. Remember, keep that leg controlled. We're going to keep the left knee bent. Turn the left palm to face the sky. Draw the arms straight up so the right hand goes to back leg, lower back or buttock. We lift. Inhale tall. Exhale, reach way out to the left. Bend that left arm at the elbow. Pop the forearm on the thigh. Get a wee bit lower now if you can, but take a look and check the knee doesn't overshoot. Let's bring the top ribs back, top shoulder back. So remember, great place to stop. Loads going on. I like this kind of spot in the morning. If you can go further, we're going to take the left hand down onto the block. Some people can go straight down without a block. It's too much for me. We bring the top ribs back, top shoulder back.
Right arm, sweep it round across the front of the chest, the face. Now grip with your feet. This lower elbow should be pressing against the inner knee. Not pressing, but touching. Slowly, we will dial the right hand back. Take a wee look down, grab your block, lift yourself up, turn your feet to face forward, and we're going to just toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. A lot of wide leg there. Let's do some pelvic floor lifts. So turn to face towards the front of the mat. Let the arms relax down. Keep the feet slightly apart, hip width probably. Make some adjustment with the feet, so you get the maximum spread. We're going to inhale, lift the shins, the thighs, the pelvic floor, the belly. Exhale to release and relax. Inhale, lift the shins, the thighs, the pelvic floor, the belly. Exhale to release and relax. One more like that. Inhale to lift the shins, the thighs, the pelvic floor, the belly. Exhale to release and relax. Now ease off for me. I'm going to just turn to face you here. We need another wee kind of twist popped in. Let's keep the feet hip width apart. I'm just going to very softly just kind of sway from side to side or turn from side to side. Keep the knees soft. Just see where you can get to. You can even give yourself a wee kind of clap on the back there. Gives the kidneys a little bit of a massage. It's a good idea when you're doing back bends to bring some twists in. Just helps loosen up the back for a back bend. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn the face to front again. Hands to your heart. Soften the knees, we're going to sweep it up. We're going to bow it down. Bend the knee generously. Okay, step your feet back to a plank position. Plank for me. Push away from your mat, remember, fill the space between your shoulders. Draw up through your shins, the belly. Lower down carefully. You can do chaturanga if you wish. Knees down, slowly lower into belly. Okay, legs are nice and long. I'm going to do a couple of moving cobras first. Hands at chest level, inhale. Begin to raise the head and chest, don't worry about lifting high. Exhale slowly, lower to your belly. Activate out through your legs. Inhale. Begin to raise the head and chest, relax the shoulders, elbows in. Exhale slowly to your belly. One more like that. Inhale. Begin to raise your head and chest. Now make sure your legs are working. We're going to hold it just for a wee breath or lower if you need to. Keep those elbows in and shoulders relaxed. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Lower to your belly. Let's have a pause. We can rest one cheek or we can rest on our hands. Okay, hands to chest level. We're going to push the tabletop. Now I'm going to do a pigeon today. Any experienced people watching this or any people who are used to coming to my class, we always kind of give options here. So just in case there's beginners, I'm going to do it from a tabletop position, but experienced people, feel free to go in and out of this pigeon via downward dog. Remember the alternative I showed you at the beginning of the class for anyone who has a sore knee. Let's take our hands a little bit wider than they would normally be. We're going to slide our right knee towards our inner right hand. Begin creeping your right foot over towards your left leg, left hip kind of area. Now, some people can go really far with this. I can't go very far with this. I used to be years ago, but I can't anymore. You can put like a skinny sock behind this knee to take a little bit of pressure off. I have a lovely man who comes to my class, Tommy, if you're watching, hello. He would put like a little rad roller, you know, the head of a rad roller behind his knee. Works for him. Good idea. Now we want to get kind of lower here, so what we're going to do is curl the toes under this back leg and extend it further back. Flatten the foot and the long leg behind, keep it nice and active so the toes are pointing away. Don't let them roll in or roll out. If we move our hands a little bit more in front, just a little bit, it's kind of really soft version. It's kind of suitable for most. You can make it stronger just by lifting higher, which we'll do in a moment if you can. So you get a lovely stretch around the buttock here. It's an area that gets tight from sitting, and also you get a stretch up through your belly, and the psoas muscle excuse me, contributes a lot to sore backs, but you've got to be so careful in this pose, honestly. You know, always take it slowly and with care. So if we want to lift a wee bit higher, we can come on to fingertips. You lift your belly, your ribs and your breastbone, and you relax your shoulders. And even at this point, you can feel how much stronger it is. It's a good stretch. You can even bring your hands closer. Lift up, you can use bricks underneath those hands as well, actually. Keep that back leg long and active for me. We're going to come out nice and slowly just by creeping or walking the hands in front a little bit. Experienced people, if you're watching, you can go back to down dog from here. You know exactly what you're doing. To come out nice and carefully, we'll curl the toes in the back leg, bring it in a little bit first, then bring the right knee back so we're in a tabletop position. Have a moment. You might like a wee sway or shim. We're going to go over to the other side, to the left side. Remember, you can go on your back, as I showed you at the beginning, as an alternative. So, take the hands a little bit wider for me. Slide the left knee to the left hand. Let's just take that back leg a little bit further back at this point. You're going to begin to creep your left foot towards your right leg, right hip kind of area. Take a moment. You just kind of want to settle and make sure that you feel like your shoulders are level and your pelvis is level. Quite often if the shoulders are off, then it means the pelvis is off. Remember, you can put a sock, a skinny sock behind that knee as well. It's a nice wee alternative for you, gives you a bit of space. I can't go much further than this with my foot. I know a lot of people can get kind of a direct line with that, but it's down to the individual. We want to take the back leg further back, so curl the toes under and just encourage the length. You flatten the foot without looking, keep the toes pointing back. You can have the hands a little bit more in front. Makes it a softer version. It's kinder to a sore back. Or you can go on to fingertips. You can lift your belly and your ribs. You can feel the difference immediately. Keep that leg nice and active on the back there for me. You can bring the hands a little bit closer. You can use blocks. Some people like a hand on a knee and a hand on a foot. Lots of different variations. It's your first time to pigeon. It is very strong, so remember to take great care. If it doesn't feel right, if you get a pain in your knee, it's like a red flag and it kind of means you've got to come out of position immediately. Lovely. We're going to begin to move the hands forward a little bit. Experienced people who are going via dog, go ahead back into dog. We'll curl the toes under on that back leg, bring it in a little first, bring the left knee back. I want everyone in a tabletop position for me now. Take your knees wider. Begin to sit back to your heels, but take a moment. I like a little bit of movement here where I just kind of confine my way so I've made more space for my belly. Rest the head down. Perhaps might not suit you, in which case it can go on your hands.
You can even be elbows down and head resting in hands. This is quite nice for anyone who has a sore back, you know, without, to go all the way down can be too much. Okay, 2 hands to your mat. Push yourself up. Bring the knees together. Legs out in front. We're going to go to an easy cross. Remember, sit on a block or a cushion. If you've got a sore back or if your knees are high, it's going to lift your pelvis and allow the knees to relax down a little bit. I want to just do a wee twist. Sitting tall, we'll turn to the right. So lift up from your waist. As we turn to the right hand to the knee, but don't lift the leg up. Keep these 2 legs active. Left hand behind, sorry, right hand behind. Lift up from the waist as you turn. We're turning to the right, so make sure we give wrong directions there. Just relax the right shoulder. Lift up through the belly. Close your eyes if you wish. Slowly down as you come back to centre. Let's take a moment with the buttocks, sit bones. We're going to change the cross of the legs. Lift up from your waist. Inhale, exhale as you turn to the left, other side. Hand on the knee, don't lift the leg up, other hand behind. Nice tall straight spine. And close your eyes there if you wish. Take your time as you come back to centre. We're going to release the 2 legs in front. We're seated forward bend over 2 legs. Paschimottanasana. Take a moment. Keep your legs relaxed and soft at this point to get the flesh away from the sit bones. Now you've got choices here. We have all got choices. It's all about your dimensions. You know, you keep your feet lined up with your knees and your hips. You might like a slight bend in the knees. It kind of really takes the pressure off and allows you still to get nice and long. It's good for anyone with a back issue. You can bend your knees more if you have a really sore back. And if you know yourself, you're really familiar, you want to have your 2 legs straight, that's fine. So you choose what's right for you. Let's have the legs active now with the heels down and the toes up. We're going to get some height first. So we'll lift up from our waist and bring the 2 arms up. Inhale. Let's do this really slowly. Exhale, fold, reach and pause. Once you have another breath, inhale, fold, reach and pause. Once you have another inhale, fold and reach. Now don't worry about getting to your feet. It can be absolutely fine to have your knees bent more and your hands behind your knees like this. You can stop anywhere you like. You can straighten your legs. Let's have a pause and another little extension. So inhale, lift. Exhale slowly. Now remember, stay up if you need to. Only fold forward if you can. Release the hands, and just as you would if you were standing, begin to walk or creep your hands towards you. The legs a wee jiggle. We're going to get ready for our relaxation. Lie ourselves down. Lie yourself down nice and carefully. Remember to bend your knees if you need to. Just do a quick body rotation today. Roll the arms out if that suits you. Extend the legs away, letting the feet fall out if that suits you. Take time. It's nice even to have a little bit of movement with the head here. Very soft movements. Softly rolling the head from side to side. Take time now Just have a few breaths to allow you to settle. Okay, we'll bring our attention or our awareness to your feet, to the soles of the feet, top of the feet, the toes. Breathe and relax the feet. Bringing our awareness or attention to your legs, to the calves and the shins, to the back of the knees and the kneecaps, the back of the thighs and the top of the thighs. Breathe. Let go and relax the legs. Bring your awareness now to your pelvis, to the buttocks, to the groin, to the hip bones. Breathe. Let go and relax. Bring your awareness now to your spine, from the lower back through each of the vertebrae, the discs, past the back ribs, the shoulder blades and the neck. Breathe. Let go and relax. Down along the arms, the upper arms, through the elbows, the lower arms, through the wrists, the hands, the fingers, and the fingertips. To breathe. Let go and relax. Let's bring some awareness to our belly. Observe the movement, the rise and fall. To your front ribs, your breastbone and your collarbone. Let's move on to the back of the head, the crown of the head, the forehead. The eyes closed, the lids soft and relaxing. The cheekbones and the cheeks. The tip of the nose and the nostrils. To the lips, the tongue gently resting. Chin, the jawline and the ears. We're going to get our bodies ready for movement. As we just begin to move the toes, the feet, the fingers and the hands. Carefully bend your right knee fit to your mat, your left knee fit to your mat. Just the lower back there, shoulders where you need to. Draw the knees in. Place the hands either on the knees or behind. Two feet on your mat. We're going to roll over to our right side. Carefully push ourselves up to sitting. Going back to an easy cross. Remember to alternate your legs each time. Take a moment with the sit bones. Hands in prayer. Bringing them up to the eyebrow centre. Peace in our thoughts. Bringing the base of the thumbs to the lips. Peace in our words. Base of the thumbs to the heart. Peace in our actions. Send some love and healing back to the earth. Remember to keep washing your hands.
And have a lovely week. Namaste.